Welcome back. If you hear any noise in the background, the neighbor's grandkids are over visiting, so they're playing in the backyard and being a little rambunctious. I don't feel like being an old man and going out and shaking my fist. You keep your voice down while I'm doing a video. So I wanted to talk a little bit about WWE merch, and then I want to talk about the color pink because it's fascinating. It's an experiment I've had going for years, and so far the internet has proven that I'm correct. So, first off, I got myself a couple of new WWE shirts because I haven't got a new WWE shirt in about 4 or 5 years. So I got this Bray Wyatt one. I was going to get a Wyatt 6 shirt, but then I saw this and I was like, that's perfect. That's fantastic. It does have the Firefly logo on the back. That's absolutely awesome. Miss Bray Wyatt. And I had to get myself a Tiffany Stratton shirt because I was like, Tiffy time? Yeah, heck yeah. Because it is the least likely shirt that people would think that I would buy for myself. And a Claymore Country hat because Drew McIntyre is absolutely fantastic. So I also wanted to throw in there too that I think watching Raw this week, I marked out more than I have in a very long time. The way that they set up the Rhea Ripley return was just absolutely perfect. Now, there's an experiment that I've been running, and I'll go ahead and grab a jersey here. So, this has pink on it. So, I ordered this. It's a custom made jersey. It's like $50, 40 $50. And so it had pink on the shoulders. I was like, yeah, I like the color pink. I've always liked the color pink. And I remember being told as a kid, it's a girl's color. You can't be wearing pink. But like I don't understand why a color has a gender because there's no colors that a woman or a girl can wear right now that people go, you can't wear black, that's a man's color. You can't wear blue, that's a man's color. The whole thing is stupid. So, one thing that I did when we went to Vegas a few years back, I got myself this. I intentionally got this because it was pink. And I remember looking at it and thinking, okay, um, it's a pink hat. And I looked, I was like, well, it doesn't say that it's a woman's hat or a men's hat. I'll buy it because I love cherry Coke. So why not? Might as well. I've worn this in videos. And I've always been fascinated by how the color pink is viewed differently. So also, last time I played street hockey, and when I play street hockey tomorrow as well, I wore these pink shoes. These are Adidas. They are men's shoes. They're an 8.5. I wear an 8.5. And the reason that I picked these is because of the sole. Really, really good cushion. Really, really good. Because what I've noticed is when I can go on the treadmill for an hour and I'm fine. But being pounding pavement, it is hard on the ankles. It's hard on the hips. I was like, okay, I need to make sure that I'm picking shoes that are going to protect. So I did my research on the internet. Went through various sellers and whatnot, and on Sport Check, I found these. And I was like, okay, these are pink. I know that's going to generate some comments about how Shannon might be gay because he's wearing pink. I'm married. I've been married for going on 8 years, and I had a 15-year relationship before that. So okay, but these shoes are the most comfortable shoes I've ever had. They're weird too because the sole, like or not the sole, the opening for your foot is different. But once you get your foot in there, it holds really nicely. I don't get any blisters. That's something I look for too, is shoes that aren't going to blister my feet when I'm wearing them. And these are absolutely great. But I did ask Yvonne. I said, so during the live stream were there comments that, oh, he's wearing pink shoes? She said, yeah, there were. Yep. Yeah, and I knew that would happen, so that was kind of an on purpose thing that I did. I also have a T-shirt that says Knuff, which is or I am Knuff, which of course is the phrase from the Barbie movie, which I watched in the theater numerous times. Absolutely loved the Barbie movie, and which again had people going, maybe he's not straight. Or maybe I like the color pink, and maybe the whole idea that I have to like boy things has always been odd to me. I've never understood that. I see people talking about, oh, my boy will never play with Barbie dolls. When I was a kid, everybody played with Barbie dolls. If you had friends that were girls, well, yeah, they'd play Hot Wheels, but then you kind of had to trade off. Where, I mean, yeah, you could have like, oh, Barbie died, it's a dinosaur. You could have fun with it. You could absolutely have fun with it. But yeah, I just never saw a problem with the color pink. I have a very, very pink jersey, which says Knuff on it, and it's a custom jersey like my hockey guy wants. I haven't found the perfect reason to wear it as of yet, but I'm waiting for it because again, I find it odd, really strange that people get worked up about colors. And it really feels like it's aimed towards the boys because again, girls can wear whatever colors they want. Nobody gets upset with them. If a girl has a shirt that has this really cool design and it's all these different shimmering colors of the rainbow, it's fine. But if a guy wears that, did you see Billy the other day? I don't know. I don't know. I'm starting to think he likes men, and it's weird because when I was in middle school and we used to take we used to do rugby, and I remember the teacher came up to me and he goes, "Well, we're doing rugby, so you're gonna have to bring a change of clothes because you're gonna have to have a shower after." And I went, "I'm not showering with boys in the school. I'm not. No, I'm not doing that." And I never did. It meant that when I played rugby, my effort level was not that high because I'd always have in the back of my mind a thought of, okay, I don't really want to get like muddy because then I'm gonna have to sit in muddy, wet clothes in the next class. So I'm not making that tackle. Oh, you want to throw me the ball? I'm tossing it in that direction. Maybe there's somebody there, maybe there isn't. I never took a shower at school. I just, and I just thought the whole thing was weird. I was like, I'd rather not be naked in front of all the guys in school. I'd rather not. Or all the guys in my gym class, right? I'd rather not. I just, and it wasn't a matter of, being shy. It was just, no, no, nah, no, I'd rather not do that. So what I would do was after rugby was done, I would go in, quickly change my shoes because of course I'd make sure I wore shoes that I didn't worry about them getting muddy. I was booking it out of there before anybody was in a shower and whatever was gonna. I was out. I was gone. And it is kind of funny because Yvonne and I have had numerous talks over the years. It's one thing with me being self-employed and working from home. We talk a lot. And there's been times where she's like, "You might be the straightest guy I've ever met." She's like, "Seriously, I think you like," and it is such an interesting discussion because then I wear pink runners and people in the live stream are like, "I don't know, I think Shannon might be gay." It's my wife taking the video. Like if anybody would know, it would be her because we're together all the time. So I find that weird. I'm trying to make it so that for other people who watch my videos, that they understand wear whatever color you want, wear whatever you want, and don't worry about what other people think. So I see pink runners, and I looked at the reviews, and I was like, okay, so those have great reviews, and they're great runners. They're the most comfortable runners I think I've ever worn. They are perfect for street hockey. And so those are my street hockey runners now. I broke them in on the treadmill. I only used them once on the treadmill. I was like, I don't need to break them in anymore. I'm done. That's good. But it's just weird to me. I find the whole thing weird that one color has a gender. Although if I wear pastels, people will make that comment too. Like that seems like kind of a light shade of blue. Is he gay? No. I just happen to like colors that are bright and cheerful, and I think that it's not necessarily a big deal. And I know when I order a pink jersey, when I order pink shoes, there's going to be that very vocal part of the internet that's going to be like, oh, I don't know. And so I'm thinking, good. I hope they make their comments and look stupid because I am happily married. I couldn't be more happily married. And here we are. So if my wife doesn't care that I'm wearing all these items, I don't see that I should care what anybody else thinks. The one person I care about the opinion of, is my wife and her opinion on things that I wear. You will notice, though, that in National Hockey League history, the color pink doesn't really get used very much. Although you can use pink if you're the Calgary Hitmen, because Bret Hart had that phrase of "real men wear pink." And I really thought back then that maybe, just maybe, with Bret Hart, that we were normalizing the color pink because he wore pink and black. Look cool. So I don't know. I'd be interested to know your thoughts, though. Let me know your thoughts. I do have SmackDown on as I'm watching this, so looks like they're setting up this big multi-person match with Bailey and Tiffy time here. She had to come out with the case first off, and again, I thought this was just a fantastic T-shirt, and just the phrase Tiffy time. I was like, yeah, I need that. That's for the people on the internet that get upset that I wear pink. That is the absolute perfect shirt. Now, the Drew McIntyre hat is because I didn't find a McIntyre t-shirt that I particularly liked. Although DM Hunk was funny, that's just during the CM Punk feud, and then I'd have to explain it to people after. But I needed to have a Drew McIntyre item of some sort, since I think he has now become my favorite male wrestler in WWE. I will not boo him. I don't care what he does. He can attack anybody, and I will still root for him because I think he has absolutely been killing it over the last year. And I feel bad that he won the title, and that was during a period of time where there weren't fans in attendance. So I would like to see him get a nice long run with the title after the feud with CM Punk, after he's done with Seth Rollins, and get that run at the top. I think he deserves that. I think he's earned it. I think he's great. So, but there will be people on the internet that say, "Don't listen to him. He wears pink." I proudly wear pink. I have no problem. I specifically look for pink items as often as I can, and I find the whole thing funny because it's a color, like it's a color, right? Who cares? Like that is legitimately my opinion. Like if I like something that's baby blue, well, who cares who usually wears that color? If I want to wear it, I can wear it. I think that in my 50 plus years on this planet, I've earned the right to wear a color. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you've not done so already. And hey, thank you guys so much for all your support. It does mean a lot. I'm considering doing a live stream on Sunday on this channel for the final of Euro 2024 because I want to see, is England going to finish their story finally. So I talked to Yvonne, and we think that's a good idea to do a live stream on Sunday. I will get the time for that posted tomorrow on the channel as soon as I can. And of course, on the hockey channel, we'll be live streaming the street hockey game that we're going to play. I don't know how long we're going to play because it is kind of hot out. But it'll still be fun even if it's a short game. And I'll be wearing pink runners. So in the live stream, talk up the pink runners. Talk about how great the pink runners are and how they make me go faster and how they're impressive. And maybe you need a pair of pink runners. So those are Adidas. I got them from Sport Check, and they were on sale. They weren't nearly as expensive as I think they were regular $139, but they're fantastic because of the heel. Because of the heel. And I'm gonna hold them up again just to show. Like the heel, there's holes all the way through from front to back, and I think that's why they're so comfortable, and they're very quiet, very very quiet, which I like too. I like the ones that aren't all like squeaky and thumpy, and I think that's a sign too that they don't have that same impact. And if I can play street hockey until I'm in my 60s because I got comfortable runners, I don't care what color they are. So if I use those for the next 9 years, who cares what color they are? All right. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. Thank you guys as just for the last 7.5 years. I think it's 7.5 years on this channel. Might even be more than that on this channel. But yeah, so it is greatly appreciated. And there will definitely be more content here in the coming months. Thanks again. I will talk to you guys soon.